just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 more yards. That's another Eagles.
Again, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. It's a gain of 34. To the air again. Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jahan Johnson. Touchdown, Eagles. And now after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. That's going to be caught. Some of the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Goff. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Here's Goff. On target to Laporta. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From out of the gun, they give it to Bussey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. We are through one. 8-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebackers, Jack Campbell. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Crazy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's going to let this one go for Raymond.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts throwing right away. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got it in, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Used to have the coaches tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Makuba. Down the right sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And that will be incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first down. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brenton Strange.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this is now a 1-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
36, Saquon Barkley. The tackle made back at
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Back to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
The Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
63.
Back to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown.
And they're able
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
Hey.
A handoff running left is Etienne.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Think right.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
It's caught on the right side of Smith.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw again. He's got Smith here. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
No touch it. No touch it.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll look to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Up the middle with Barkley. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start in the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle. 2nd and 9. Lawrence will throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brenton Strange, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jags have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Now we go from
at their own 35-yard line.
Find a solution for us. We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. To get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 51 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hurts will throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, 65 yards. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Eagles 28, Jaguars 20. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Cooper DeJean on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hurts
at the 16-yard line.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone. So that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Hey, Lion. Hey,
now Lawrence. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Vaughn buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 75 yards. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up second down.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Throwing his Hurts.
At the 26-yard line.
And not willing to take a shot out of the pocket. He tucks it and goes down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it.
It's fourth down.
Go Silver, ready? Alpha.
He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Hey, Rob.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Barkley inside handoff.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On third down, Barkley. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
One gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Here's first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
The sun is up, so wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last long. Don't have the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood bruh. They ain't the person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And incomplete to open things up.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
That is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
47. Yeah, there we go. I think. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Go.
To throw is Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He was defended by Brown.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Prescott from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's caught inside the 30. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 26 yards.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 4. Here we go, kick. Here we go, going to 53.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. 3rd and 20.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go, going to 54.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott.
That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott, as his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it 21-8. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. They got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing is Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Back to throw again. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
16.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 3rd down and 6.
A gain of 13. It's 3rd down and 6.
46. Hey, 47. Hey, kill.
Prescott. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter. It's going to get them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.